Hi everyone. When I opened up questions for my Q&A, a lot of people asked what to do if they lacked confidence in their art. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to kind of talk about this subject, since that seems to be a very popular problem amongst all artists. I don't think I'm the best person to be talking about confidence in art, but since there was such a demand for me to talk about this, I thought I would. Because if anything, I'm more cocky than confident. Womp womp. Confidence. When developing your art style, it's easy to hate everything you create that doesn't look 100% like it did in your head. This can really wear you down, chipping away slowly at your confidence until you have none at all, which is the problem we're here to talk about. It's a state of mind, I guess, whether it be depression, influence, or I guess just plain negativity. I can't cure your confidence issues. Obviously, it's something you have to work on your own, but here's a few tips that maybe can help you. So the first thing you can do to help your confidence, I think, is stop comparing yourself to other artists. This is a big one because it's really easy to compare yourself to other artists when starting out, and it's something I still catch myself doing to this day. I have a simple yet stylized way of drawing. I love it, but sometimes I wonder if I'm taking the easy way out by eliminating those details. When I look at other artists and they have their illustrations full of amazing details, I start to question if maybe I'm slacking off or taking the easy way out. Then I remember that my style is unique to me, and I love it. And honestly, I could do more detailed work if I really wanted to, but I developed this style that I love a lot, and I think people are starting to recognize as my style, and I'm known for it. It's also easy to forget how much someone has practiced before you. I know a lot of my viewers are very young, and I get a lot of comments saying they wish they were as good as me. Do you know how good I was at your age? Probably not good at all. Don't forget that I have years of practice ahead of you. I know it's hard to stay positive and think what could be in 10 years, but if you keep practicing, you'll get there. Also, don't forget that others learn at different paces. I see plenty of artists half my age making amazing work, and that's okay. Do you know who you should compare yourself to? You. As in, look back to see what you created a year ago, and you'll see improvement. Look back 5 years, and you'll be amazed at how much better you've gotten. A slow and gradual change is hard to see, but once you look back, it might encourage you to keep going. So instead of comparing yourself to other artists, compare yourself to the past you, and you'll see a change that you didn't quite notice over time. Even if it's small, any change is good. The second way to improve your confidence is probably obvious, but I don't think a lot of people realize that practice is the only way for you to improve and to improve your confidence. If your main problem with confidence is that you don't think your art is good, then the only way to get better is practicing. I know it's hard to spend hours creating what you think is bad art, but that's life. I'm sorry. My drawings have been bad up until this point, but I never gave up. My art has gone through a lot of changes and a lot of experimenting until I found what I loved. Practicing drawing models to improve your figure drawing, doing hand and feet studies to get better at the hardest part of the body is the only way that you're going to improve. If you never draw backgrounds or vehicles, then you're never going to get good at them. Your confidence in drawing backgrounds and vehicles will be terrible because of that. They're going to look terrible the first 99 times, but that 100th time is going to look so much better than your first. I started off copying official art from games I loved when I was a kid. I found it hard to come up with poses and characters on my own. I got sick of copying, and I started to practice doing my own poses. Then I started to push myself to draw different kinds of characters. I got better as time went on. It was slow, and it took years. There's nothing wrong with studying styles you like. You can shape them and transform them to fit your style. Try making a list of things that you're good at drawing and making a list of things that you're bad at drawing. Hopefully the good list is longer than the bad. Work on the bad list every day, maybe just work on it a little bit every week, and hopefully you'll be able to move those items on the bad list to the good list. As you see the progress of your good list grow and your bad list shrink, it might help you see the improvement. And it will help keep you motivated to keep going. That's called a segue because the third thing I'm going to be talking about is motivation. I know that finding the motivation to do art is a whole video on its own, but I found that having the right motivation to create puts me in the right mindset. If I'm working on something that I'm very passionate about, I find that I am too focused on completing it to even think if I can or not. Confidence isn't really an issue when I am focused on doing something I love. If I'm doing something for the wrong reasons, like for popularity, I don't feel as motivated, and my work shows that. If you do what you love, your attitude about it might change. I found that setting goals keeps me motivated. I have deadlines for my videos every week and things I want to create. I want to create a kid's book or an ant book, so I'm working very hard to accomplish those things. I don't even think if I can do it because I'm going to do it. See, there's that, is it confidence or cocky thing? Also, to be honest, I just love drawing. It's something I do in my free time and something that I will always do. For the fourth and final way to help you gain confidence in your work is patience, and lots of it. Improvement takes time, years. I know it's hard to wait for such a long time to see your improvement in your art, but art takes dedication. If this is something you truly want to do, if it's your passion, then you'll have no trouble working through all of the ups and downs while improving your art. It takes time. It takes a lot of time, and you're going to need patience, so stick through it, buddy. I know that was kind of a short and general tip for improving your confidence, but being patient is so important when working on your art because, like I said, it takes so much time and it's easy to compare yourself to other artists and see how much better they are than you. And I know how hard it is to tell yourself it will be years until you will be at that level, which is why patience is such an important part of gaining confidence in your work. And I think that's about all I have for helping you gain confidence. So what have we learned? Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to your past self. Practice, practice, practice. Find what motivates you and have patience. And maybe you'll gain the confidence you need. So get out there and draw and do good. Jokes aside, I hope I was able to help you even a little bit. I know that confidence is just going to be a personal struggle for you, but maybe these things can help you in some way. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!